Hello and welcome back to Anchor Chicken. I am your host, Dax. This is your co-host. He explains luck through the concept of quantum mechanics, and he thinks that dead monkeys are funny. Kevin, how are you doing today, Kevin?
Contextually, like dead monkeys can be funny.
You're the
But
one
not,
that told me the joke.
I'm not. I don't want to die on this hill. All right.
Okay.
There's nothing funny about dead animals.
I just want to know,
Across the board.
after you told the dead monkey joke, how many dead monkey jokes do you actually have? Is it just the one, or you got like a whole bag of them?
It's just the one, man. Don't make me into some kind of monkey abuser over here. All right.
I mean, it would be incredible for you to own monkeys just to abuse them. That would be so expensive.
What an yeah, I was just about to say that. What an expensive, depraved hobby.
Yeah, honestly. That's like that. Speaking of like vaudevillian villains, that's activities for like a vaudevillian villain right there. You got to twist up your mustache
100%.
to do that shit.
You got like a huge mansion and there's just a room full of monkeys in it somewhere. Like,
just a room of monkeys. Which one am I going to fuck up today? Yeah, that one back there for sure. Ooh, see, great. Look how funny you think it is.
Coughing already started.
You think it's so funny you're about to fucking die over there. Insane. Yeah. Use some Sprite to clear that out.
Yeah, it's not gonna help.
Hey, when you were younger, did the nurse ever give you Sprite for an upset stomach?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck kind of
saltines?
Yeah, what kind of medicine is that? Where's the science behind I want to put this fucking sugar water down you and see if it makes your stomach feel any better?
It worked. It worked for me.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It did not work.
Did it work, or was I faking a stomach illness?
That's exactly what was happening. You were trying to get out of class. They gave you some sugar, and some crackers, and said go back to class. And you were happy with them sugars and crackers, man.
All right, it's better than nothing.
Hell yeah. If you want to get on my good side, give me some sugar and crackers. I'm about it, baby.
Crackers, some saltines, yeah.
Oh man, I can't stand looking at myself in the camera today. I straighten, so like sometimes I straighten my beard. You know what I mean? First off, let me get this off my chest real quick. I know that racism still exists because of how hard it is to deal with a curly beard versus a straight beard. What the fuck? Like, is this how you feel all the time, having a straight beard? Like, I can put my fingers through this shit and it's no problem. If I did this before I straightened it, pain. Straight pain and fucking agony, bro. It's absolutely terrible, and it pisses me off that some people get to just live like this.
Yeah, I am one of them. I run my hand through my beard all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. I'm very much that, like, thinking bearded man where I just stroke it where I'm thinking about shit.
I bet you do stroke it. Stroke it a lot. Speaking of depravity. No, but seriously. And then, like, with a curly beard, when you wake up, like, your face hurts because you've been, like, rubbing your face in the pillow all night. All, like,
tangled
and it's getting, it's tangled and it's tight and it's pulling on your skin. And then you got to pick it out. And that's terrible. Like, you're pulling hairs out and shit. There is nothing about a curly beard other than, like, maybe some volume that tops a straight beard, honestly. In fact, it's longer. Like, when I got a curly beard, it's, like, just below my chin. Straight beard, it's down to my chest. This is insane. What do you have to say for yourself?
Am I representative of all straight beards?
Yeah. I'm tossing white guilt all over you.
My beard is naturally kind of curly, and like when I get out of the shower and everything, it's like honestly like an inch shorter, and everything's just curled up. And then I use one of those like drum brushes and a blow dryer, and that kind of straightens it out enough.
That's fancy. That's fancy. See, I have one of those. I got like basically a hot comb. It's like a hot comb made in 2024 is what I have. So like that does it really, really well. Sometimes I feel like I'm frying the shit out of my hair though, and I don't really like that. But once I get it, like
heat protectorant,
protectorant
stuff.
Okay,
it's something like, I'm pretty sure that's the word. It sounds weird, but I'm almost positive that's what it's called. And it's like spray that you put on your hair to protect it when you straighten it.
I Had no idea about that. Maybe I am just absolutely frying my
There
beard.
you go. You
Uh,
probably are,
I
honestly.
I went a little too straight. Like it's getting like wispy over here, so I do prefer it to be like at least kind of curly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
To give it that
Hmm.
like volume and to get it to hold a little bit. But like
Yeah.
as far as beards go, there's like I actually spent a lot of time researching like beard products specifically for black people because it is like a problem, bro. It is hard to find something that like works overall. And you'll be like surprised what kind of fucking snake oil they try to sell you. Like they're trying to give you like fucking the magic of the ancients fucking one of their ingredients is ambrosia. It's like my fucking
Yeah.
ass,
Yeah.
you got the drink of the gods or the food of the gods in your beard oil. Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here, you know what I mean?
It's just fruit
um
salad.
it is, but I stumbled, so like Reddit, great place, stumbled upon
Hmm.
someone that
Hmm.
like makes their own beard stuff. He's like, yeah, you spend like 50, $60 to start, but like you get to control the smell, like how good it smells. You get to control the ingredients and like what it does for you. And I'll be honest, I'm
Hmm.
kind of thinking about it. I'm kind of thinking about making my own kind of at home beard magic jam. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you should do it. You should record it, and we should make a TikTok series about it.
A TikTok series of I is there an audience for that? I hope so because we're spending the first what is it 7 minutes of the podcast
Yeah, I was like,
talking about beards. So I hope that
we're,
there's an audience for that
we're
shit.
kind of banking on it at least a little bit right now. I
Weird.
don't think anybody would want to talk or hear about that shit. What?
Maybe maybe this was a bad starter. Maybe this gets completely edited out. Who knows?
Maybe, but I mean, I like this topic. I spent a lot of time messing with my beard, and when I first grew it out, it was like it all had the same curve to it. I don't know why, but like all of the hair would like curve back toward my neck and then like
Oh.
curve out like this.
Oh,
And I had
like
to work
Jafar?
to like a little bit. Yeah, but it was weird. It just looks weird.
Yeah, the Jafar
I
ass
had to spend a
beard.
lot of time like working it and straightening it and conditioning it and stuff to get it to like straighten up and be a little more even and full like this. If I have one of those like hot combs or heated combs that you're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
like to straighten the beard. If I do that, all of it like straightens up and clumps together and turns into like a blade of a beard. Like it's just like a blade all the way
Whoa.
around. It loses like all its volume and everything.
Whoa.
It looks unfortunate.
So
Yeah.
you look like
So
Jebediah, Jeddah Kevin.
a little bit. I look like a cardboard cutout of a beard. Like
Wow.
if I just strapped a cardboard cutout beard on my face, it looks a little bit like that. Yeah, I can't turn to the side like at all. So I had to put a lot of effort into getting this to look as mildly good as it does now. And then I go months without getting a haircut or trimming it at all, so it just looks like crap anyway.
Hey, listen, that is also, by the way, something that I believe is racist as fuck. The fact that you can go like 3 months without a haircut and you just like comb it a little bit and it's still socially acceptable. I'm telling you, motherfucker, if I go 3 months without a haircut, someone's calling me kunta. You know what I mean? There's no fucking way that I can go 3 months without a haircut and maintain a professional appearance, period.
Yeah, I think me looking professional is also debatable. I would argue I'm borderline unprofessional looking right now.
But it's
Like
like, but it's
I
passable.
need to
But
get
it's
a haircut.
passable, man.
Yeah, oddly enough, the like long haired, unkempt, bearded white guy doesn't look horrible. Like you can kind of get away with that now. That mountain man look, you know.
Yeah, not me. Not me. Not to mention, like, the edge up goes to hell. You know what I mean? Not only does the edge up go to hell, but if I go like
Yeah.
a month, I've got like to 3 inches of afro just like on the side of my head.
Just evenly grow in
Yeah,
all
I'm like a
directions around your
fucking
head.
straight up like a chia pet. It doesn't grow up, it grows out. It's crazy.
That's funny.
Something else I don't understand is your style of mustache, bro. The mustache that goes over the top lip. Can't stand it.
Mm,
Can't fucking stand
mm-mm.
it. Don't know how you do it. It but I have
That
to like edge this up almost every day. I can't have it touch my lips. I can't have it getting near the food that I'm eating.
hmm
I
hmm
hate it.
hmm I also don't like that. This is a side effect of the laziness. The one
Mm.
thing I do trim is this, because it's just now getting long enough to poke back into my lips, and I can't stand it. I hate it. When I'm eating, I can feel it. Like
Yeah.
it'll
Ooh.
pull something will get caught. It'll like pull a hair into my mouth, and I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Oh yeah.
It's
And
gross.
then
It's
you bring it out and
unpleasant.
it's got food on it and like I don't know, mustard. I eat a lot of mustard, so maybe that's just me, but it's got like mustard on it.
Okay, I was like, ugh, not quite.
Or whatever the fuck you're eating has got on it. You know what I mean? Probably mayonnaise,
Oh man.
bitch.
Ugh, you know I don't like mayonnaise. Get that out of here.
Not a lot of people
Gross.
like
I do like
mayonnaise.
mustard though. White people love that shit.
Yeah, maybe
I
on a
don't get
ham
it, especially in
sandwich
the
when I was
Midwest.
a kid. You know what I mean? But
It
no,
doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do anything for me at
deviled
all.
eggs.
At
That's
best,
about
it's
it.
like flavoredless. Yeah, you can add it to things to make it kind of creamy, but at that
Mm-hmm.
point, like cream cheese or sour cream are better options, or like Greek yogurt, depending on what you're going
Ooh,
with.
Greek yogurt all day. I love the little
Yeah,
tang. Love me a little
any one of
tang.
those,
You know what I
any one
mean?
of those better than mayonnaise.
You remember
Mayonnaise is
tang,
gross. Yeah.
the
The
orange?
the astronaut drink.
It looks like Metamucil, but
Uh
but
huh.
it's not Metamucil. It's like Metamucil, but with sugar.
Yeah. I think that's the astronaut thing, right? Like that's what NASA gave. I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm feeling real positive. I'll be
Tang,
surprised.
it's like an orange drink.
Yeah,
It's like powdered Sunny
the
D.
powdered drink mix. Yeah.
Astronauts use it
I think that's where it came from. Like I think it was developed by NASA
for what?
for astronauts because it's hard to ship shit up into space.
Just drink. I mean, they're adults. Just drink fucking water.
Yeah. Famous for its association with NASA's space program in the 1960s, which helped popularize it as the astronaut drink.
Popularized.
Though it was
Um.
not invented for space. I was wrong about that. It's
Okay.
shelf stable. It's shelf stable, and all you need to do is add water, which made it ideal for early missions. Hmm.
So, like, just I guess when you're going into space, you just got to get your calories in. There's not a lot you can take with
Yeah,
you, so it's like maybe I have to drink some
yeah.
of my calories. You know?
Did you know they can have tortillas in space now thanks to Taco Bell? Because the shelf
Hold
stable
on.
nature of stuff is really important, and Taco
Okay.
Bell made tortillas that stay for a long time, right? Which, as you
Oh,
can imagine, tracks. And now they can use that
so it's about the
to sink
process
tortillas up into
nature.
space.
It's like the
Hmm.
process nature of Taco Bell's tortilla. I was about to say, I don't think if you could bring
Yeah.
tortillas into space, I don't think it was Taco Bell that made that possible. I think you could just bring tortillas into space and
You
maybe
could just
Taco Bell
load them up.
donated some. Like,
No, yeah. No, Taco Bell developed a way to make a preservable tortilla that is
okay,
preservable long enough to warrant shipping it up into space.
interesting. Interesting. I think astronaut food as a whole is interesting to me because I don't what about
Same.
what about going into space means that you have to dehydrate things? What I
I think
mean,
it's about weight.
it's weight savings.
I think so, but I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist. There's probably a video or something on it. Are
I'm
we
not a
taking a break and diving into astronaut food right now?
no,
Is
dude, no. I
that
mean, we can.
we can
I
make an
saw
episode
some
out of that?
we went to a world market yesterday. Yesterday was kind of like a
Hmm.
shopping day. We went out and just kind of walked around one of the outdoor malls out here and just kind of went shopping. And we were at
Mm.
World Market, and they had some like astronaut peach rings. And I had the same thought. I was like, what is it about going to space that means that you have to dehydrate something? Like, why can't we be shipping steaks up into space? You know what
Mm.
I mean?
Hmm.
Although
Hmm.
I think like cooking things is a concern because of the flammable nature of oxygen. But, so like there's probably
Yeah, fire
something
on a
to
spaceship.
that. Yeah, you don't
Woof.
want fire on a spaceship. So like,
Sounds
but why
horrible.
can't we like send some prepared steaks up to them?
I think they actually get some not bad food these days. I saw some random YouTuber, I think, do like a video on this forever ago. I can't remember who or when, but they went to NASA and like tried the food, and the food is a lot closer to like MREs now, like full MREs. So they
Okay.
can get like full meals going.
So like a captured
Tacos
heating
being one of them.
element.
I don't remember. I think there is like a little oven device that you like can put shit in and it will like heat it up. But again, not a rocket scientist.
Well,
So
in MREs, it's basically, I think it's the same concept as like those hand warmers that you
yeah, they
like
have those like
crack.
packets that you can heat up.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
like crack it and you cinch down the packet and he heats it up. I don't know. I've never eaten an MRE in my life. I've seen people eat MREs and it looks fucking disgusting. So like, why would I
Some
put myself
things
through
look
that?
like they might translate. Like pasta or chili feels like a thing you could maybe get.
Yeah,
That wouldn't be horrible.
anything that comes from the great chef of Boyardee probably
There you
tastes
go.
the same. Um,
Either way,
but
yeah,
anything else,
yeah,
oof, it looks tough to get
yeah.
down.
But I'm glad you brought up your weekend activities because it's been 2 weekends. We've had 2 weekends since we
We
filmed, and
have
we have 2 weekends worth of activities to talk about.
you took a break because you're like slacking or something, or like you love your partner. I don't know, some weird shit you took
Something
a
like
break
that.
for.
Yeah, we actually went down to San Antonio, to the San Antonio Zoo,
Okay,
to have dinner with hippos.
dinner with the hippos. So
Yeah.
like you're in, but hippos are like dangerous. You're in the thing with the
So
hippos.
we no, right? Because yeah, they absolutely are dangerous. Although I think these like mostly raised in captivity hippos probably wouldn't be that bad. But and we talked about this I think in the last episode too, and you were like, you want to eat somewhere where it's going to smell like shit because zoos smell like
We
shit.
did, yeah. In fact, zoos do smell like shit. How was the shit smell?
Yeah, it was not that bad,
Okay.
honestly. There was So the whole zoo is set up a little bit different than like the Dallas Zoo or the Fort Worth Zoo. It's newer and has a lot of like enclosed viewing areas for places. So we were indoors the whole
Mm,
time in this like sort of man-made cave area that
okay.
had like big glass windows with like into the hippo enclosure. So they were just like swimming around with a bunch of fish and stuff uh,
Oh, so you're like eating in the
on
Rainforest
the other side of a
Cafe,
window.
kind of.
A little bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Got it. Got it. Rainforest Cafe
It
also
was
smells a little bit like shit, but not bad. So you can still eat there.
It's got a unique smell for
Yeah.
sure. You walk into Rainforest Cafe, you know
You
you're in a
know you're
Rainforest
in
Cafe.
Rainforest
You'd be
Cafe
blindfolded, like yeah, as long as you can smell, you know that you're there.
for certain.
Um, yeah, it honestly wasn't bad. We got there. They do like 2 dinner services, and we booked the later one because it was mostly sold out. It sells out very quickly. We got there. The zoo's very nice. We walked around for like a few minutes before they led us up to this cocktail hour. And the cocktail hour happens in what appears to be like a conference room like area with a walkout patio overlooking the hippo enclosure. It's like directly above the little cave area that you actually eat the dinner in.
Jesus, he
And
sounds like
so
fucking Jurassic Park villain. Like you're up there getting drunk, cocktail hour, looking over the fucking new creations in the zoo.
it,
That's
it's a
crazy.
little bit like that. It
Yeah.
was very cool. And they bring like little animals, like they brought a little armadillo and a snake up, and like some of the zookeepers like give you info about them, and you can like pet them and blah blah, right? But the hippos, bro, this was the one part that did actually smell a little bit like shit because the
Okay.
hippos were directly below us. So anything that they did, like you
You
could
could smell
smell,
that shit. Yeah.
which wasn't
Stink
great.
rises, boy. Stink rises.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but they had some like reasonably priced cocktails and stuff. So it was not a bad time just hanging out in the zoo. Zoos are also kind of liminal spaces when you're there after hours.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
bet.
just
Weird.
yeah, like it felt really rich, like you got invited to like a gala or something that
That's
was
what
like
I
hosted at
mean,
the zoo.
you're talking about people
That's kind
like
of what it was
bringing
like.
you animals while you're at this cocktail bar overlooking the fucking case of the Adominus Rex and shit. It's like, would you
Yeah.
like to sample our snake, sir? I'm imagining they're fucking half naked bitches with big ass fans just fanning you at the same time. Like
Just fanning everything.
this feels really prohibitively like rich.
Is pretty bougie, man. It was pretty sweet, and the food was very good when we got to dinner. One thing I learned that I hadn't, I've obviously not spent a ton of time around hippos. Hippos are loud as fuck. They do this like,
Yeah, they like grunt and shit.
yeah, it's like it's almost like a roar kind of noise that one of them did. It sounded like a siren going off. It was so loud.
Whoa.
Everybody like stopped and looked. We're like, what the hell was that? It was very loud. But yeah, it was a good time. I think, I don't know if they've been doing it for a long time. There are a couple of things, if anybody from the San Antonio Zoo is watching this, a couple of
Oh
little
yeah.
tips I would share.
One of the 20 people that watch our videos every time we post them.
One of them is involved in the setup of this specific event in the San
Surely.
Antonio Zoo.
Surely.
They could have used some more trash cans up in the cocktail hour. There's only one, and it was right next to the bar. And then as you like wandered around the outside and everything, they did have staff that I think was coming around and like collecting drinks, but there weren't like enough tables, so most people were standing and kind of moseying around. The staff like was there and present, but kind of difficult to track down. So like I would have appreciated a few more trash cans, so I could have just easily thrown my shit away. You know what I mean? Like just
God.
simple little
The
things.
walk back to the bar to throw away your trash.
To throw away.
Because
I know, how ridiculous.
Yeah, because you're not going to get another drink after you have to throw away the trash from that drink, right? It makes no logistic sense that they would put that trash can right next to the bar. How fucking dare they? That's crazy.
It's horribly inconsiderate.
Horribly, yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk.
Yeah.
Walking? Fuck that. You guys put me on a pedestal for a reason. No, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It was very cool.
I like the idea of feeling like a VIP. It doesn't happen very often, but I like the idea of it. That sounds pretty cool. So, like when you were being served these drinks and getting to like go down to the restaurant. First of all, in my experience, the food from zoos terrible. Especially
it was
like
outside catering, I think.
Okay. So I was just about to ask. I was like, where are these drinks coming from? Who's cooking the food?
Us a little hot dog.
Yeah, are you getting the food from the Grandy's Grill, or are you getting the food from the? Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Fort Worth Zoo food is fucking terrible.
Yeah,
can't stand that shit.
It was good food. It was outside catering. We had like a half roasted chicken, like a whole half of a chicken, half roasted chicken thing.
Nice.
They had like fingerling potatoes and bacon wrapped asparagus and a bunch of stuff. It was like 4 courses. There was like a beet salad. Man, I don't even remember.
Did you eat the beet salad?
I tried it. I had beets before in my life, and like I still don't like them.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
The first thing was a crab cake, and like I like crab, but I tend to stay away from crab cakes because you never know what's in them. Like sometimes there'll be big hunks of onion and stuff.
I'm not God, vegetables.
Not into that. Not into it. This was legit a super good crab cake. It came with a little bit of tartar sauce on top, and like I don't know, some other zhuzhi, maybe like a what are those tiny tomatoes? What are they called? Like grape tomatoes?
Like cherry grape?
Cherry tomatoes. Yeah. Honestly, I almost ate the whole thing. Like it was very good. I took a bite. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this, but I'm going to try it. I'm spending a lot of money. I like good food. Typically, it tastes good, even if it's made of stuff I don't usually like. And it was fucking good. It was a really good crab cake.
Nice.
I was surprised.
Why didn't you eat all of it?
I genuinely don't know, to be honest. I ate like half of it and I was like, I should stop. And then they took it away and brought some other food and I was like, I should have ate that whole thing.
They took that away and they brought you the beet salad and you were like, fuck.
Yeah, and I was like, I should have eaten that crab cake.
Damn it. Can you bring me my crab cake back?
I was like, I don't know why I didn't eat it all, to be honest with you.
That's funny. I'd never have that self-control moment of, I should stop right here. It's more like, I'm going to see how far I can push myself because this food is really, really good. I'm not leaving any of it on the table.
It was good. And there was a lot. Like I said, it was like 4 or 5 courses. And there was like a whole big piece of red velvet cake at the end to finish.
Nice. Love me some red
And
velvet.
then they gave us some macaroons, the little, I don't remember
Little like
exactly how you
cookie,
say it, cookie
little
pillow
squishy
sandwich
cookie thing.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Some of those and some prosecco as like a going away gift. It
Oh,
was
wow.
honestly, it was very bougie. It was very nice. We dressed up. We did decide next time if we go, we're not dressing up again though, because you are at the end of the day at a zoo, and zoos are not typically designed for like nice clothes and heels,
Mm,
things like that. So we're like, it was nice to go the first time and get the photos and be all pretty, but if we go back, we're gonna go comfortably because it would
yeah.
be way better to just be comfortable.
Had big old blisters by the end of that night.
Oh, I felt horrible for all the girls in heels, especially like stiletto heels,
Mm-hmm.
because we're walking on like uneven, like brick or like cobblestone,
Yeah, like
like
cobbly.
pathways.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, this has just got to be horrible. Like,
It's like that
horrible to
cement
walk
that's
in
like
these.
roughed up on purpose to look
Right.
rough, even though it's
Yeah.
brand new poured cement. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was like, ugh, this has got to be rough
And
for walking in heels.
even for men, like in dress shoes, that shit is not comfortable whatsoever.
Dress shoes are not comfortable. They're hard, thin layers of leather, and that's it. That's like all
Yeah.
you have.
If you step
If you
on a
get some
rock in
nice
a
ones,
dress
I have a
shoe, you're
little bit
still
of
stepping
padding.
on a fucking rock.
You're feeling that rock. You're feeling every
Hell
bit of
yeah.
that rock. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Yep. So that's the note for in the future. If you ever go the first time, dress up so you can get all the photos. Then any other time, just be comfy. Wear tennis shoes and jeans or whatever. Like, don't worry about it.
When was the last time you have even been, gone? One of those words. When was the last time
All
you were at a
three.
zoo?
Uh, Surprisingly not super long ago, like
Really?
last year. I think we went to the Dallas Zoo,
For what?
uh
You don't even
just
have
on like a
kids.
random, just to go, just on like a random day because we haven't been in a while. And I'll say, man, going to the zoo without kids is way better than going to the zoo with
Oh,
kids.
listen, bro. I
Yeah.
am a proud and happy father, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you that there's almost nothing that is as
Better with
good.
kids.
Yeah, it's just there's like a whole different aspect. There it's like adding a
Hmm.
layer of responsibility to the shit. And like, listen, I love
Yeah.
my kids, absolutely. But like going somewhere and having no responsibilities is better than going somewhere and having like the
And
responsibility to keep something alive, right?
right.
So
Right.
like, don't I'm not disillusioned by that fact. Although I will say that like seeing kids' reactions to things, especially the first time, is something that's worthwhile, in my opinion. I like that shit a lot. Seeing them kind of experience and go on that discovery journey.
Yeah, that is cool. Especially in cool places like the zoo, or if you go to like a Disneyland or
Yeah,
Legoland or
yeah.
something like that, where they can like really buy, because kids actually buy into the immersion. Like,
Yes.
I'm old enough and have like spent a mild amount of time looking into engineering, so I'm always just like looking at how everything is built and like can see all the behind the scenes, like the little support beams that are sticking out, and like that crap ruins it for me. I'm like, I wish I didn't know any of that because then I could just buy in. But now I'm like, oh, that's an animatronic uh, T-Rex or something. So I know it's just like some metal frames like going,
Yeah, just doing this. Some gears
yeah,
and levers and shit.
with some like silicone stretched over it. Right.
Yeah. Or like fucking Disneyland, like Mary Poppins walks up to you. It's like, you ain't Mary.
You're
I
some
know you're not
22-year-old
Mary.
girl that like
Yeah.
just got out of, yeah, like
Come
I
on,
don't need to sit here and
Veronica.
pretend. Yeah, yeah,
You're here because you went to New York and you didn't make it and you couldn't afford your apartment
yeah.
anymore. So here you are in Disneyland.
Right, right. Like, calm down, Ashley. I know who you are.
But to the kids, that's Mary fucking Poppins, bro. That is Mary
Exactly.
Poppins
Yeah.
without a doubt. Straight out the movie. This bitch has never aged. This is Mary Poppins.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
have,
yeah. So
and
I'm envious of that. Yeah.
well, just kids have not lived long enough to build up the disbelief to suspend. They still have so much belief. Their pendulum is on the belief side, hasn't swung over
Mm-hmm.
to the disbelief side. And as an adult, you just get ruined, bro. You just get ruined. You have
Mm-hmm.
so much disbelief that you just can't suspend it anymore. You have to have a hella bridge to suspend that
Yeah,
disbelief.
you really do. And like kids got to be so spoiled these days because they're so much better at faking that stuff than they were
Oh, for sure. Well, I
when we were
mean,
kids.
it's kind of the same, right? We've only been exposed to what you've been exposed to. Like you're ready to believe that
I guess
thing.
that's
You know what
true.
I
Yeah,
mean?
you're gonna believe kind of either way.
If
Yeah,
anything,
like
it's like made better for the. It's better to be an adult now. It's better to be an adult now because you don't see the big wooden support beam. That big wooden support beam isn't there anymore. They have like invisible fucking wire that you can't see or whatever the
that's
fuck.
true. That's true. Some of the stuff getting crazy, like the
Crazy.
How to Train Your Dragon stuff, where they have the
Oh
like
man.
dragons that'll walk around and interact with you. Like
Yeah,
that's
dude.
cool. That's
Yes.
cool.
Even like the new live action How to Train Your Dragon, like the skin on those dragons looks so real. It looked like what dragon? Have you seen it yet?
I
No.
haven't.
Oh man, you got to see it. You got to see it. Not only is How to
Okay.
Train Your Dragon kind of a cool movie already,
Hmm.
this is
Hmm.
just an exact copy of that, but it's live action instead of animated. And the dragons
Mm.
look the way that you would think dragons would look, even though it's all CGI or AI or whatever it is now. It's just like, ah, I wanted to feel them. I want to feel what that dragon skin feels like, but it's not fucking real.
Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I have not seen that. I need to check it out because I like the original animated movies. So
Hell yeah, they're cool as hell.
yeah.
They're cool as hell.
Hmm.
I think that this was, we went and saw it in theaters, and then we actually recently just watched it again on, I think it's on Netflix or something. I don't know. We watched it for one of our family nights, and gosh, it
Okay.
is such a good movie. The kids actually abandoned it, and me and Kirsty just sat there and finished it because it's such a good movie.
Nice. Nice. What did y'all do for last weekend for Valentine's?
Fuck, I don't even remember. What did we do? I'm one of those guys that like actually as a whole, we can't really keep presents. So like as soon as it gets in from Amazon or whatever, because I'm not going out and buying it. Let's be real. It's 2026. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going
Hmm.
out and buying the gift. I'm ordering it. So whenever it gets in from Amazon, like I'm already giving her the gift. I go out and bought some flowers so I could have some flowers with the gift, and I gave her the gift right then and there. I don't. Did we even go out to eat? You know what? We did. We dropped off the kids. We love Korean barbecue. We went to our favorite
Ooh, nice.
expensive option Korean barbecue place, not the cheap one, the expensive one. Spent a little more
Okay.
money
Yeah.
because it was
A
Valentine's
little
Day.
money.
Then we like came home, banged, got the kids back, and we were right back to normal life.
Solid.
That's how it
Solid.
be.
Nice.
Yeah.
Efficient.
Yeah, you can only get rid of the kids for this amount of time. So like we
Yeah.
gotta spend money on some food. If you got a chance, maybe go see a movie, and then you got to get your banging in before you got to go get the kids because you're limited on that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got to maximize.
Got to maximize. You got to schedule. It's like, listen, it takes 30, 45 like seconds. So like we've got to plan that out before we got to go get the kids. 45 seconds we need to bang, and then we got to go get the kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you can't squeeze that time in anywhere else.
Absolutely
How
not.
do you make room for 45 seconds? You got to put the calendar out. You just shift things around.
Hey, shit.
Come on.
This is the only time that it gets to be scheduled. So,
Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah, that sounds about right, to be honest.
No, Valentine's Day as a
We
whole, like when you're oh, she's texting me now. Oh no, she's sending me stuff that she wants me to buy. Never mind. I thought she maybe overheard me. Like it takes
okay.
15 seconds, not 45. Don't fucking kid yourself, okay?
Don't-
You're
quit
tripling
trying
the
to
time.
quit, quit trying to look cool in front of your friends.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought I was about to look at. Shit. What was I even going to bring? No. So Valentine's Day, when you've been married for 13 years, like I have, you start to like
Mhm,
really minimize your holidays as a whole. It's like fucking
mhm.
bro, Valentine's Day is an excuse for them to get you out and spend money. Like if I want to take you out, I'm gonna take you out. It's not gonna be on fucking Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or whatever fucking and Jimmy Johnny ass fucking holiday that there is. Fucking,
Jimmy Johnny.
you know what I mean? Just whatever fucking holiday they made up for you to prop up whatever industry that they wanted to prop up at the time that they fucking made it up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We
It's
usually
true.
don't indulge on those. There was a time where we had we did Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day was like celebrate the woman day. But then 1 month
Mm,
later, on March 14th, was Steak and BJ Day. And that was a day where
mm-hmm.
you would sit around and do whatever you wanted, and she would cook meals for you, preferably steak, but breakfast was included, and then just give you BJs whenever you wanted, which was fucking great. Like the 2 years that it happened for me.
Sorry, moms, for listening to this, but I
Hey, listen,
don't know if
listen,
they.
listen.
Yeah.
Moms know
Hey,
about it too. Moms were the
look.
ones putting
Yeah.
it on. Okay.
All right.
So don't be
But yeah, I hear
disillusioned.
you.
Yeah.
I like kind of breaking it up because I also am not typically a big fan of like Valentine's Day. It's very much a Hallmark holiday, right? Very much
Hallmark. That's what it is. Jimmy Johnny, Hallmark. Same thing.
Hallmark holiday. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I kind of vibe with that. But I'm glad we're talking about weekends because we did something this past weekend that I also wanted to talk about today. So if you're ready to move on with me,
Hey, that sounds like a great segue. Were we talking about weekends? Because I want to talk about my weekend. No, come on.
yeah,
Tell me
that's
more
it.
about your
Nailed
weekend.
it. Look, AI gave me that segue, and I'm proud of it.
Hell yes. Hell yes. AI. This is Anchor Chicken, sponsored by Claude AI. Nah, fuck that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even know anything. I've been seeing ads for it. I don't even know what Claude AI is
Never used it.
for
Never
like
used it.
coding or something. But yeah. Anyway, back to the weekend
Back to my
conversation.
weekends. Yeah.
This past weekend, we just watched that reality check documentary about America's Next Top Model. Have you heard of it?
Oh, I've heard of it. I've only seen like a couple of reels, basically around people getting dental procedures, which I thought was pretty crazy. But that's all I've seen about it.
Yeah, yeah, that's a little wild. Uh, the the dental thing was rough. Did you watch America's Next Top Model? I feel like we all did for a certain period of time. It was just very ubiquitous for
No,
TV at the
Kevin.
time.
We speak about this in First Time in Drag, our other series. Go check it out. First Time in Drag. I you watched some fruity fucking shit, man. I've never watched America's Next Top Model. I didn't even get on
No
the so
Project
you think you
Runway.
can no. No fucking Project Runway. I was just about to say I barely even hopped on the so you think you can dance train. You know what I mean?
Mm.
No
Yeah, I didn't really
America's
get on that one much.
next top model, no Project Runway, no fucking what was the other one? Dancing with the Stars. I'm not even about that fucking shit, bro. That's fucking
I don't really
hokey as
watch
shit to
that.
me too. So like, yeah, no. No.
Little bit of different eras there because America's Next Top Model was very much the early days of like big reality shows like Survivor. Um, I think MTV had like Real World and Road Rules. Did you
Yeah.
ever watch any of
Of
that? Were
course. I
you like
watched
a reality boy?
I was a reality boy, definitely. Well, you can't grow up through the like late '90s, early 2000s without being a reality person.
Without seeing it? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because you get like, what was it, Next, and like some of those crazy Room
yeah. There are
Raiders
like
and
all
shit.
the MTV reality like game shows
Yeah.
as well as like series episodic series type things, Real
Hmm.
World, Road
Hmm.
Rules. But it was also like we grew up in the golden age of reality TV. There was the Survivors kicked off while we were growing up.
Hmm.
The
Big Brother,
Big Brother, American Idol, so like the competition
American
reality
Idol.
shows really started kicking off. Even cooking competitions, Master Chef, Iron Chef, Kitchen Nightmares, Kitchen all the Gordon Ramsay
Yeah, there was a
things.
ton of yeah. That
Yeah.
was all the early days. Early Gordon Ramsay stuff was fun.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Shit, I still watch the hell out of some
like
Gordon Ramsay. I know I'm like, you're trying to talk about your weekend. Fuck you. Fuck your weekend.
I mean, I'm more trying to talk about reality. So this is working.
Listen, Gordon Ramsay is basically like a god in this house. We watch anything Gordon Ramsay related. I don't care what it is. We watch every single episode of the shit. And I like over time he's
Yeah.
mellowed out, but I honestly like going back to when he was just a complete asshole for no reason because it's what sold.
I like his
You know what I
older
mean?
stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love watching him tear into these little petty bitches, man. It's great. So good.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do a whole episode on just old Gordon Ramsay shows.
I could do a couple
like
episodes on Gordon Ramsay. That's how much
Hell's
Gordon Ramsay
Kitchen
I watch.
was great.
Yes.
Kitchen Nightmares UK and US. UK was better. US has just
To a certain
bad
extent.
editing.
There's some
like TLC editing.
It does, but there's some crazy fucking people in the US, man. Like I'll
There is some
never
of that, yeah.
the Amy's the best episode of Kitchen Nightmares ever is probably Amy's Baking Company or whatever it is with that crazy bitch.
Okay.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I think I do because I'm pretty sure they tried to sue the show after the season aired.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It is those people. It is those people.
I know
They're
exactly
the
who
only
you're
people I
talking
think
about.
to try to do that. It is those people.
Because that was the early day US Kitchen Nightmares was before anybody really knew who Gordon Ramsay was in the US. In the UK, when he started his show, there were at least some people aware of his like prestige, his success in the restaurant world. When they brought him over to the US for the first like few seasons, no one knew fucking anything about him and had no reason to respect him. So it was a lot of conflict between him and the restaurant staff.
Oh, absolutely. And overall, I think the American tolerance to criticism is just well lower than British tolerance to criticism. Like in the UK, he could get away with calling someone an idiot sandwich or whatever. Like you do that in the US and like people are just ready to fight you and shit.
They want to fight. Yeah.
Which like
they're like, let's take this outside.
Makes for some great reality TV, bro. It makes awesome reality TV when people get like heated like that. That's what you want to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As an American, I never thought Americans were sensitive, but boy, are Americans sensitive. We are
sensitive. Yes. Cannot take a joke for shit, bro.
Cannot. We're bad about that. But yeah, so this all kind of segues a little bit into what I wanted to talk about because this documentary is taking a look back at America's Next Top Model.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, and a lot of those early reality shows do not age well. The general concepts we had of people, embarrassing people, things you could say to people on TV, very different back then than what it is today.
Hella different.
That's kind of the focus of the controversy around this documentary of like Tyra Banks being like a quote unquote bad person because of like all these horrible things that these girls like went through on the show. And you mentioned dental procedures. Like, I think it was like season 1 or season 2. It was like pretty early that they brought some girls in and had some pretty significant work done. One girl got like a full set of veneers.
That was the one I watched. And they like pulled out her teeth while she was awake. They were like prying her teeth out of her head and then shaving them down.
I mean, she was gassed up and stuff. She wasn't like, they didn't torture her. Like,
I'm not saying that they were, but like, bro,
I was
like put me to sleep for all of that.
But yeah. It was pretty rough. She still has those teeth in this like bag in what appeared to be like a scrapbook or something. She shows it in the documentary. Honestly, it was a little bit of an improvement. She had issues with her bite and some other things that some more long-term comprehensive orthodontia probably would have been able to address a lot better than just pulling all your teeth out and like shaving the other ones down and then putting a full set of veneers in. But her teeth do aesthetically look a little bit better. And she honestly was like generally upset about sort of the way that it went down. But she even still was like, I was broke and young, and like someone offering to do that for me for free felt like winning the lottery. So I was 100% on board whenever I like signed up for all that.
I mean, at the end of the day, you agreed to it. Whether you felt pressured into it or not, like you said yes. So
And every single person was given the option to leave the show or like say no to things, understanding that that would impact their ability to continue. And they opted to do those things in order to continue. And there's, I think, a modern debate we could have about whether or not that's quote unquote ethical. But like in my mind, I don't have a ton of sympathy. I have a little bit of a hot take on this, I think, because I'm old enough to have experienced through it. But I think the issue a lot of people have with it is that like there's a whole generation of kids now that grew up and their expectations of like social norms are so progressive that they look back at where those like concepts started and talk about how that like wasn't sufficient and it was still really bad. And I think this documentary is a good example of that. Like Tyra was doing something that was completely new. Before that, there would never been a show about that. Most people didn't know fuck all about what models went through, what the fashion industry was like. Um, Tyra did, even though, again, you could argue not to the fullest degree, but she did broaden the spectrum of what it meant to be a model. There are a lot of models that have jobs now today because of work she did on that show to like broaden people's perspective about what a beautiful person is. And like people, I think it's easy to look back at it now and say, I mean, yeah, you're saying this, but you're still also telling this freaking rail thin girl that she needs to lose 15 pounds and blah blah. It's like, yeah, I agree. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to say to somebody, especially on TV, because that's going to have ramifications on young women's self-esteem, like far reaching, right? I get that. But we're coming from a time when like women were treated like ass. Like they were treated horribly.
Yeah.
So even though it's a baby step, like progression happens in baby steps. And when you get 20, 30 steps down the road, I think it's easy to look back at the first couple of steps and say everybody did horrible things. And it's like, you got to recognize it, what it was. You got to recognize that it is still moving in the right direction. The only reason you can sit here today and think that that was bad is because of the conversations that got started back when that happened.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's sold, right? So
Well, yeah,
it's not
it was
even
normal
like,
to us.
yeah. So, I mean, it's more societal commentary, I think, than it is commentary about the specific show. I mean,
You,
well, no
some
one
of
was
the
stand.
interviews are very specifically about the show.
Well, it happened on the show, but it happened on the show
Yeah,
because that is what sold to the rest of society.
because that's what the pressure was. Yeah.
That's what
But
people
I'm
wanted
saying
to
there are
see.
people wanting to hold like Tyra and the people, the producers of the show, accountable for that type of thinking, not saying this was generally a horrible thing. They're saying these people were bad people because they did it. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I hear what you're saying. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, hold people accountable for they did it. So like if you want to hold them accountable, hold them accountable. But also they did those things because everyone sitting on their ass at home liked watching it.
But that's what everybody asked for. Right. Because that's what the norm was.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. That's what the expectation was. And that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, I think there's a younger generation of people now that look back on old shows. Like this happened with Drag Race. I think we talked a little bit about it in FTID that like Rue came under some flack after a few of the earlier seasons for like not having a trans performer on until like season 10 and like being asked if Rue thought surgeries to make you look more feminine or like gender identity surgeries were cheating for Drag Race, right? Because like the whole point is like turning a man into a woman. Uh, so there are like all these earlier conversations around shows like this, but I think kind of overlooking the fact that these people did start turning the conversation in the right direction and the fact that this conversation is only happening because of the stuff that those people did and then pointing at them and saying 20 years ago you didn't like X, Y, and Z, that makes you a bad person and I'm not going to support you. That to me is where we disconnect. Are you following me?
Yeah. Do you feel the same way about like the recent Biggest Loser doc that came out?
Oh, I haven't seen that, but
Oh man,
possibly.
they were
Like,
doing some
if
extreme.
you're still shitty, like if you don't age up and understand, because a lot of the people in the reality check were looking back at old clips and are like, yeah, I mean that's rough, and like I understand now that I would not say that, and that's a bad thing to say, but at the time I believed it. And like that's the growth I'm looking for. If you're looking at it now and going, no, fuck yeah, like fuck that fatty,
Yeah, that was
then
epic.
that's a problem.
No,
Yeah,
I
you see
mean,
what I'm saying?
I don't remember what the commentary was. I don't think they could get Jillian Michaels to comment because it was mostly like a Jillian Michaels hate parade.
Interesting.
But yeah, man, they were putting those people through some extreme shit. Like, and it all comes down to like fat shaming and
Mm-hmm.
extreme calorie restriction and extreme like physical punishment that nowadays we just know is not the right way to go about it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Back then, it was like, I feel like it was maybe like 10% naivety. I think there's still some pretty good general knowledge that this was not the healthiest way to go about this. But also, again, just like what sold. Like we saw Jillian Michaels screaming in these people's faces that they were fat and worthless or whatever, and putting them through these
Mm-hmm.
terrible challenges. And we all tuned in and we all loved it and we all thought it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then like these people's had these transformations and we thought it was like the payoff. But in reality, you go back and you look at it and it was terrible treatment. And half these people rebounded, right? Because
Yeah.
you just can't
You just
maintain that type
traumatize
of
them
habit.
for a couple, like a
Exactly.
few weeks. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
really interesting stuff kind of looking back on the history of reality TV and understanding like not only was a lot of it manufactured back before we understood that
Mm-hmm.
reality TV was manufactured,
Mm-hmm.
but also, yeah, well, as a society, we were kind of in a terrible place in the way that we treated people.
Oh yeah, we were all bad people. In fact, we've also talked about this. The further back you go in time, the worse people become to each other. Like
Yeah,
people have just progressively been horrible to each other always.
it is not
Like
worth. It is not worth going back in time.
it is no, it's awful. People were bad people.
Yep, unless you are like a wasp, and even then, you kind of have a amount of time that you can travel back. Like being a Protestant wasn't always
Better hope you
cool.
were rich.
Yes.
No, and for a long time it absolutely was not cool.
Yeah. So being a wasp up until like what was it? The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Like once you get that far back, then you better be fucking Catholic and white.
Yeah. And rich.
And rich.
Always rich.
Always rich.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go forward in time before I ever go back. Even just 10 years,
100%.
because looking back 10 years is not pretty either.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty rough to be honest.
We've
Like I
done we've
don't
done
the
a lot of growing.
2000s were not great. We've done a lot of growing. We've done a lot of growing and quickly, I think.
Pretty quickly. I think some people would argue
Yeah.
that it's not quick enough, and still not enough growth. But yeah,
Oh yeah, I can see that.
we've
Yeah.
done some pretty quick growth around here, around these parts. Um, so you watched that like this weekend? You watched that yesterday? Did you watch it all? Did you binge it?
Friday night. It's 3 episodes. So yeah, just binged all 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only
And
3 episodes. Okay, so one of those
yeah,
like
so it's
limited
relatively
little
short.
short mockumentaries.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Um, I think the most recent thing, and this is gonna sound sad because I'm late to the party, like years late to the party. But the most recent thing I watched through was Peaky Blinders. Like we're on a kick where we're going back and
Ooh.
watching some of the shows that we missed along the way, and just it never made it into our rotation. So I
Mm-hmm.
legitimately just finished that. So I still am kind of in a mode where I just like want to go out and start a crime family.
Yeah, Thomas Shelby OBE, right?
Yes, absolutely. I went out after I closed the last episode, which excited that there's a movie coming out in a couple of weeks. As
Mm-hmm.
soon as I closed the last episode of that show, I went out and bought a like wool tweed gray suit and an overcoat. I live in Texas, have no reason to have a fucking wool suit and an overcoat. Went and bought it, sitting in my closet right now, ready for the time that I get to wear it.
It was the vibe though. Yeah. Men's fashion circa like 1910s to 1940s, 50s. Pretty solid stuff.
On top, we've talked about this a little bit, and
We
yeah,
have, yeah.
I'm all about it. I want to bring back some of those classic styles. If I could wear a suit every day, and I'm getting to the point where I almost could, I
Mm-hmm.
would. I absolutely would. If it felt practical, I'd be doing that shit for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Because you just look so good, man. Especially with the
You look
3-piece.
good. You feel
Get a
good,
nice
bro.
vest. Get some
Yes. You feel
accessories.
like a
I want
fucking
to bring hats
boss.
back too. Yeah, I feel like was it like neck beards and like Magic the Gathering players have ruined hats. Like,
Yes.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I can't
unfortunate.
look at a person in a fedora without judging them. Absolutely.
Hmm. Which is
Um,
unfortunate because that's a good hat, man. That's a solid hat. Fedora, a little trilby or something. Nice, like moderate brimmed hat.
I don't know
Here
what that
for it.
means. But yeah, it looks pretty fucking stupid. If you ask me, I'm on the train of hats look fucking dumb. So, but maybe that's
I
jealousy because honestly, I can't wear it. Not only is my head too big to find hats that comfortably fit, but also my head is so big that if you put a hat on it, my head just looks fucking giant. Like who fucking let King Kong in here, bro?
Yeah, I hear you on that. And I feel like you have to have an outfit to go with the hat. You can't throw a nice hat on t-shirt and jeans or
No,
shit,
that's
which
way that's way
people
worse.
be doing.
Then you
People
are a
be doing
gentle
that.
sir for sure.
Yes, yeah, yeah. But like, dang, even recently, Smoke and Stack from uh
Woo! From Sinners.
Sinners,
Yes.
thank you. I don't know
Ooh,
why I couldn't
boy.
think of that. But both
Ooh,
of
they had
them,
some
those hats
style,
are
bro.
dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
See,
the
we
big
need
brim
that kind of
hat.
shit to come back.
Ooh, boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I do like that.
Just gotta match. It's because the outfit. It's the full fit. You got to have the full fit to sell a hat. You can't just throw a hat on.
I do. I enjoy a lot of prohibition era style, whether that's the
Mm-hmm.
clothing style or even the architectural style. Like I love art deco. I think that shit
Mm.
is if I my whole house, it's impractical as fuck. But if my whole house could be art deco, absolutely would be. 100%.
It's a good era, the like Gatsby esque era of Art
Mhm.
Deco stuff.
Everything felt rich as fuck. Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot more than the like. I went through like a minimalist phase in my life, but there you hit like mid mod, like mid century shit with the like asymmetrical angles and everything was like triangles and like
Mm.
bright. Um, what are they called? Like the core colors, the basic colors, primary colors.
Primary
They're like
colors.
bright primary colors, and I can't stand that
You're
stuff,
talking like
man. When
1960s
once we get into the 60s and
circles
70s,
and
like the
triangles and
50s
shit.
was kind of the end, it was the tail end of the aesthetic era that I liked.
Yeah.
Aesthetic, by the way, fuck the era itself. I would never go back to the 1950s, but
Oh, no.
like the aesthetic of the 1950s was cool. That kind of like Fallout, the atomic era, right? Where
Yeah.
like you had a lot of sweeping curves on things like car bodies and
The
stuff.
Bel
Like,
Airs and the yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I
hear
was
that.
really into that. You get into 60s and 70s where we get like hard angles and triangles and primary colors and like first takes into like minimalist and brutalist architecture. And fuck that. I'm out now. You lost me.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of sit on the fence there because I love kind of the more elegant styles, but also like if you do minimalism right, it feels really, really nice. Like modern minimalism. And
Yeah.
even like the like more messy modern styles, like the cyberpunky, like cassette punk sort of feel. Like
Cyberpunk and cassette punk
I'm into
stuff
that as
can
well.
can go hard. Yeah.
I also
I can be into that.
I even get into like the 70s, 80s, like kind of Miami Nights vibe. Like I think we spoke about my whole. I have like a whole.
Hmm.
There's so many. Basically, I like a lot of things that aren't around today, and and I wish I could bring those things back with me. I think is what it comes to. There are like very few things as we go back. There are very few things where I'm like, I don't wish I was around anymore, except for like design wise. Again, design wise,
Yeah,
aesthetic wise.
just to be abundantly
Let's
clear.
be let's be clear. There are plenty of things I don't want to come back. But aesthetic style,
Yeah.
like I'm with it.
Mhm. I think we're already starting to see a little bit of a revival of like the Victorian era architecture, things like that. Like modern
Where?
homes are moving away from the like McMansions and back into like building in turrets and like interesting architecture.
Yeah, very true.
Um, yeah, which I'm here for. I've always said like people when they look for homes. I used to watch a bunch. Speaking of old reality shows, right? Jump over to
TLC.
HGTV and
Oh,
like
HGTV. Yeah.
yeah, like all the like realty shows
Mm-hmm.
and like Love It or List It or like things like that. Um, and people would always say, "Oh, I want an old house because it has character and it's like interesting." And I'm like, that's because we just build modern houses like blank boxes. Like we
Yeah,
don't
because they
put
look
any
like
character
shit.
in them. I want a modern house. I just want a modern house that's built with character. Like you can
Yes.
do that with modern technology. You don't have to go back to a house that's half falling apart or like half rotting and rebuild the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Agreed. Agreed. I want a modern house that has elements of a castle, and has rocks on the outside of the walls.
Okay. Yeah, like a stone what is that called? Like stone
I don't know.
siding
I call them
or
rocks on
whatever.
the outside of the walls. You can call them whatever you
Okay.
want, but I've told
Solid.
my wife for
Solid.
years that our dream house will have rocks on the outside of its walls.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that because there's like the Tudor style homes and craftsman Tudor, craftsman, and like Victorian style homes. I think are really cool. Victorians probably my favorite. Like from the street view, like exterior look, right? Because they're usually like steeped roofs, like steepled roofs. They'll have turrets. They'll have like interesting stained glass or like intricate glass windows. They tend to have large or like wraparound front porches that have like architectural detail in the railing and all that kind of stuff. It's very much the like decrepit haunted house from
Hmm.
like Goosebumps kind of shape and aesthetic. You see it a ton in like the Northeast.
Yeah.
See a lot of homes like this. I think that's stunning, dude. I think that's gorgeous. I don't know why we stopped. Well, I do know why we stopped building them that way, but we shouldn't have. We should have continued to build homes like that just with modern tech because they're stunning.
Yeah. Fuck efficiency. Give me something interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to.
It's also way cheaper.
I want some room in between where I'm eating and where I go to the bathroom. It doesn't have to be a straight line, right? Let's
You're
put a couple
right.
spirals in there, a hidden like secret bookshelf and a hallway. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Bring back in-home libraries, things like that.
Ooh, yeah,
'Cause that
yeah.
shit's dope. And like the craziest thing to me is back then when they did it, all of that was carved by hand and took hours and tons of labor. And now you could throw a piece of wood on a CNC machine for 4 hours and get the most intricate ass design you've ever seen in your life. And we're like, no, I want straight, clean lines. And like, it's what the hell, dude?
Bro, now you
Everyone could
can
have stained glass for a fraction of the price it used to be, and we don't do it.
now you can facade it with like compounds, you know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah,
even know what it is. It's like the squishy shit that they make crown molding out of now. You just put a glop of it on the mold and fucking mold it and you have it in 2 seconds. It's there. Fuck a
yeah,
4 hour CNC process. You have it for
yeah.
fucking in 30
There's like
seconds, you know?
I think it's called precast stone, where they like it's basically like concrete stones that are poured into molds, and you get like it looks like intricately carved stonework, but it's just cast molding. It's like
Exactly.
Yeah, why are we not doing that? Why is there not more of that on homes? Instead, you get these fucking modern, like Scandinavian minimalist literal boxes with big floor to ceiling windows and like straight flat white walls, and that's it. That's the only thing you got going on in your house.
It is. It's super boring. And I think that's what it is. Is as we've gotten more modern and more efficient, we've just gotten boring, man. Taking the creativity out
Mm-hmm.
of everything. I think to again to build efficiencies and save on cost a little bit. Like there's one less process, one less machine or whatever they have to build or to make it. So like we'll build you this awesome house and it's going to cost a lot less than it would, or we're going to build you this boring house and it's going to cost a lot less than it would to build an
Mm-hmm.
awesome house.
Easy to templatize, right? So I can make like 4 home templates, and then I'll just fill a whole building development with
Neighborhood. Mm-hmm.
these 4 homes. Yeah.
Yeah. Boring as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll all have
Boring.
different color bricks. Congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. Pay a little extra, you get to decide what color brick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
If you pay
yeah,
extra, you can decide out of these four choices.
out of these
Um,
4, yeah.
and then if you pay even more, we'll give you six choices.
There's 2 additional options.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. Beautiful story about your weekend that turned into a conversation about architecture. Weird. Took us on a journey there.
Who knows?
I have a game for
Who
us. I have a game.
Okay.
This is
Heck
our
yeah.
this is our
Game time.
sponsor break. It's game time. We're gonna do some riddles together. So I don't know if this is a
Ooh, I
game.
love riddles.
Yeah, I just went to the first website I could find. So we'll see
Okay, let's do
if
it.
this is good. Maybe we'll find something
I'll let you
different.
know if I already know the riddle, and then I won't spoil it for us.
Okay. Well, I'm
I
gonna.
like riddles. I'm a riddle boy.
I like riddles. I'm just gonna
Hmm.
share this shit.
If my
Um,
obsession with blueprints didn't tell you.
I imagine that these are going to be relatively easy, and I'm gonna have to find something harder. But Kevin, what can fill a room but take up no space?
Mm. So are we just going to go back and forth on answering these,
I
and
mean,
then are we
maybe we can help each other. Maybe we can go
teamwork it?
back and forth. Yeah. However you feel. Are you feeling competitive today?
Almost never, but it can be.
Okay. Well, let's do it together then. Let's do it together. Um, I think that
This
this is
feels
probably
like
air.
I would think air or like sound.
Why is it red? It
I
turning
don't
red
know.
makes me feel like I'm
It's like no, that's not it.
oxygen. I don't know. Air. I think air is the way to go here.
Air feels good. It does technically take up space, but
No, it's not air.
is it sound?
Nope.
No.
Evidently, we're terrible at riddles. Holy shit.
I guess so. We
Is
can fill
there?
up a we can fill a room but take up no space. Tension.
Nope.
Interesting.
We suck.
So I have like a little bit of a rubric on how, as I'm sure you can imagine, anybody that's been watching up until this point, I be thinking about shit. I have a little bit of a rubric about whether or not I think a riddle is a good riddle. And one of the key things a riddle needs to do is only have one acceptable answer that actually answers the question. If you ask a riddle and there's 10 different answers that do fulfill the prompt, oh,
Nope. Kevin's ego was wrong too. Damn.
I thought that got it right. I was going to laugh. But this is what I'm saying. Like tension fills a room and takes up no space. That does
Hmm.
answer the question, but it's not the right answer.
Right. Right. Same for air
Yeah,
and
that kind of makes me feel like it's a bad riddle, right?
sound. Um, your ego was a bad answer because it definitely takes up some fucking space in here. It's fucking stifling.
Yep.
Um, yeah. I don't know. Heat. Oops. Wait. What's gone wrong here? Does it tell me the answer down here? No.
Oh, are
I
we
can't.
done?
I
Done?
can't.
Did
I can't
we?
answer
We
anymore.
lost all our hearts. You got to start
Yeah.
over. Give us a
Okay. I
new
guess I just don't get to know the answer to that riddle. Thanks, helpfulgames.com. What begins with E and ends with E, but only has one letter?
I mean, that's correct. I, maybe? EYE? But only has one letter. The only has one letter thing is what's throwing me.
Oh, envelope.
Oh, envelope. Yeah, nice.
There we go. That's it. Different kind of letter.
Mm-hmm. Clever.
What invention allows people to see through walls?
Windows.
That's a good one. Oh, window.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like, no shot. That's not the answer.
You go at red, but stop at green. What? You go at red, but stop at green. What? You go at red, but stop at green.
Stop at green.
What?
What am I? You go at red, but stop at green. Go at red, stop at green.
It's so wrong that I felt like I was reading it incorrectly. I had to read it
Yeah.
3 separate times to understand that I was actually reading it correctly. You go at red, but you stop at green. What am I? You go at red, you stop at green. You go.
Man, this one's baffling me.
You go at red. I don't know. This is strange. Color. No. Stoplight. No.
Go at red, but stop at green. Go at
Light. No.
It feels like it's unrelated to driving to me, but I can't think of other things that have like red and green as indicators.
Christmas. Summer. Jewels. The calendar. Year.
Like racing? Drag race?
Nope.
If you type a letter and it's correct, does it come up green?
It does. Oh, W.
Wheat, nope.
I'm gonna brute force this. I'm gonna type in every letter until I get another green letter.
Water? Check it.
Oh, watermelon.
Oh, get the fuck.
You go
at
at the red and you stop once you get to the green. Wow. Wow.
Come on, Dax.
We had to what?
Dax.
Hold on. Explain to me.
Come on, man.
Explain to me.
I think you know.
Okay.
I think you know.
Okay. I didn't know we were on that type of show. Now I understand where my place is.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, shit. I'm light as a feather, yet the strongest person can't hold me for 15 minutes. What am I?
Breath?
Oh. That's a good one. Well done, Kevin.
Boom.
You thought that immediately. I was thinking
Got there quickly. Okay. You know.
I'm an odd number. Take away a letter and I become even. What number am I?
7.
Oh, okay. Because you take away S and it says even. Very nice. Very nice. What has many teeth but cannot bite? Comb?
A gear? Comb. Yeah. Comb is more readily accessible, I think, than a
Then
gear.
gears? And a gear can definitely bite you. Fuck that.
Gears do bite. You're right.
People make me, save me, change me, and raise me. Ooh, what am I? Make me, save me, change children. Make me, save me, change me, and raise me. Make me bread. Oh, okay. Make me,
Is it
save me.
money?
It is money. Well done.
Change me is a bit weird, but make change.
What has a bottom at the top? RuPaul. Nope.
God damn.
That was a good one, right? That was a good
was
one.
good. That was fucking funny.
Hey, if you're if you're here from RuPaul's Drag Race, my drag jokes are getting better. I'm getting better at them.
He's getting there.
I'm starting to make now. I'm making acceptable gay jokes. Imagine a straight man making acceptable gay jokes.
Progress.
What has a bottom at the top? My wife. No.
Yeah, I was thinking cowgirl. Like
cowgirl. Ooh.
Wait, C is correct. No, it wasn't. Okay.
No, it fools you. It makes you think for a second. What has a bottom at the top? A weekend. No. A bucket. Handle. No. Candle. No. Bottle. An ass. But has a bottom at the top. I mean, technically my dick. Because, like, the top is at the bottom and the bottom's at the top. Yeah, you know, right?
I just started thinking about that and decided I didn't want to.
You didn't want to analyze it anymore? That's fair. Maybe don't analyze that one.
It's all relative, right? What has a bottom at the top? All I can think about is gay jokes, man.
Cuck. No.
Dude, I don't know. Bottom at the top.
What has a bottom at the top? Not who, but what. What has a bottom at the top?
For some reason, my mind is jumping to like writing. Like this is some kind of writing.
Writing?
Riddle.
Like a horse?
Pencil or writing. There's a bottom at the top.
We gotta get a guess out here.
Man, I don't know.
Oh, whoops. I'm pressing enter instead of backspace. I just guessed Q and I guessed A.
And A. Yeah, I saw that.
Solid. All right, so we got L. I got us L as a clue. Lungs. No.
Light?
Licorice. Not light either. Laughter.
Long?
Oh, a loaf? No. Loaf of bread would have been good, right?
Bottom at the top, man.
Lard.
Will it give us the answer if we get it wrong? I don't think it does.
Maybe at the end.
Give us that first answer.
I think maybe at the end we get the answers that we didn't get correctly.
I don't know, man.
Lemur.
I can't for the life of me figure this one out.
A leg? It's a leg.
Oh, because your butt is at the top of your leg. Oh, come on.
You got a bottom at the top of that shit. So it was an ass joke.
Okay, so we're back. It's giving us this one back.
Oh, great. Great, because we haven't figured out. It is like.
Lagged. Okay.
Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna finger randomize this. What is harder to catch the faster you run?
This feels like your breath again.
It's breath. It's breath for sure.
Your breath. Yeah.
This is Riddles for Adults. My ass.
I'm gonna join the hunt with you. Let's see if we can find a
I
good
may be simple. I may be complex. I may have a name, but no gender or sex. Ooh, this one rhymes. I am often a question or statement as a setup. I tend to have an answer till you find I won't let up. What am I? I feel like the answer to this is a riddle.
It feels like it. Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
this is dumb. We got to find something. I need something. I need something hard here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me see. Reader's Digest has one.
Hard riddles. All right, we're at the hard level here. We've looked up hard riddles. Let's see how hard this actually gets. I'm something people love or hate. I change people's appearances and thoughts. If a person takes care of themselves, I will go up even higher. To some people, I will fool them. To others, I am a mystery. Some people might want to try and hide me, but I will show. No matter how hard people try, I will never go down. What am I? Uh, a boner. That's what that sounds like to me. At least the last half of it. It's a fucking
Or like
hard
an
on.
ego.
I change people's appearances and thoughts. If a person takes care of themselves, I will go up even higher. Yeah. Some people, I will fool them. To others, I am a mystery. Some people might want to try and hide me, but I will show. Yeah, ego sounds right. I agree. Ego? Age.
Age.
Age. I will never go down.
That's a good one.
Son of a bitch. Riddles, I found that riddles is a tough undertaking to try and map out for ourselves. I didn't
That's
think this
the
through.
riddle.
Yeah, the riddle is finding a riddle. Here's a riddle for you. It is a 5-letter word. If you take away the first letter, it is something you get from sun. If you remove the second letter, you will get something to eat. If you remove the third letter, you get a word you use in pointing at. What? You get a word you use in pointing at. Okay. If you remove the fourth letter, you get something to drink. What is it? So it's a 5-letter word. If you take away the first letter, it's something you get from the sun. Second, something to eat. Third, a word you use in pointing. And fourth, you get something to drink. That's tough. I feel like I need a piece of paper for that.
I feel like it ends in. Are we removing all of these letters? So, like, if we only have one letter left, you get something to drink? Because that feels like it ends with a T.
Mmm. Oh. So, like, in the. Okay. I see what you mean. So, we got 5 letters. And we think it ends in T because that gives you something to drink.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you move the third letter, you get a word you use in pointing at. That sentence doesn't make sense to me. If you remove the third letter, you get a word you use in pointing at.
Which I'm guessing is at, so maybe it ends in AT.
Put an A down here. If you remove the second letter, you get something to eat.
Is that EAT?
Oh wait, the second letter. Third letter. Wait, what? First letter, 5 letters. So the last letter isn't. Wait, what? Third letter.
You okay?
I don't know.
You struggling?
I don't know, dude. So eat. If you remove the second letter, wait. If you remove the, I don't get it, dude. I don't understand words or letters. I also evidently don't understand numbers either because I feel like I'm doing this incorrectly.
So I don't. The gift from the sun is throwing me off. Because, like, say the word was treat, right? That's 5 letters, TREAT.
Mm-hmm.
You take away the first letter, you get reet, which I don't think is something you get from the sun.
No.
If you take away the second letter, you'd have eat. Then you take away the third letter, you'd have at, and the fourth letter, you'd just have t.
See, I was thinking sweat, but that still doesn't make any sense. You take away the first letter, you get wheat.
Not even. That's
Not even the
wheat,
right way to spell wheat. Yeah.
Wet. I don't. Man, just click the damn answer.
You want to see what the answer is?
What's the damn answer? Yeah.
The answer is wheat.
Oh,
Oh,
you get heat,
eat, at, and t. So we got this portion right. It was the first two letters we couldn't get to.
Mm-hmm.
It was the goddess.
I sent you a link to a website that might have some that we could use in the little chat. We've never used a little studio chat, but there's a little studio chat.
There's a studio chat? Oh, shit. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Ooh, there's things in here. Brain teasers, optical illusions, puzzle experiences, codes and ciphers, and Puzzlepedia.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Brain teasers. Most popular.
Shit.
Nope. Hardest. Let's go with hardest brain teasers.
Institutionalized. Ooh. Okay. We're approaching on our 90-minute mark. Do we want to pick like one more and just what's the hardest one?
Let's pick one more. I'll give you a choice of 3 and you pick one. Okay. I like the idea of the palindrome, pick a pizza, or Scrabble Babble, because that sounds funny.
That does sound funny. Let's do the Scrabble Babble because it sounds funny.
Scrabble Babble it is. Holy shit.
Oh. What was the pick a pizza one like?
Holy, yeah, let's maybe we go backwards. Let's see what pick a pizza says. God damn.
Are these? I thought these were riddles.
God
what
damn.
is going on here?
I feel like I'm at the SATs. What's palindrome? It's like, okay, hey, look, this is short.
There it is. All right, we should have gone with that one. Damn.
Jesus. Okay. A palindrome is a word that reads the same when spelled backwards. Example, rotavator. I don't. Is that a word? Okay.
I feel like level is usually the example.
The easiest one. How could the following word be considered a palindrome? Footstool and Lutstuff.
Lutstuff.
A palindrome.
How could it be considered?
How could a footstool be considered a palindrome? Well, objectively speaking, this word is just not a palindrome. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's not.
Footstool.
What?
If you changed it to footstoof?
Even that? Well, yeah. If you change it to footstoop, yes. What?
How could the following word be considered a palindrome? See how many minutes of dead air we can get while we sit here and think about this.
I'm about to show the answer and move on to the next one. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's look at it. I'm very, very curious. In Morse
That
code.
was never going to happen.
You're a kid.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you that there was no way we were guessing that.
Whoa.
Kevin may know about quantum mechanics. I don't think any of us know Morse code. That's crazy.
Nah,
I think maybe
no shot.
picking the hardest ones was not the way to go. Let's go with most popular and pick one of those so we can walk out of here feeling like we have at least a couple of brain cells. You know what I mean?
What about Mr. Fruipaloop's fiance?
Mr. Fruipaloop's fiance. Mr. Fruipaloop's fiance it is. Hans Ernest Fruipaloop Jr., because there's a senior, will marry one of three women, Audrey, Brenda, and Charlotte. Here are some facts. Of Audrey and Brenda, either they both have blue eyes or neither has blue eyes. One has red hair and the other does not. Of Audrey and oh shit. Shit. I'm not reading all of that, bro. Fuck that. We gotta
scroll back up and click on the brain teasers thing.
Jesus Christ. Click on what?
Because I got one, or I could just share my screen.
Right
There's
here?
one like this daily brain teaser.
Okay, give it. You share your screen.
Let's try it. Let's see if this is any better.
Show me, Riddler. All
this
right.
Guy.
Riddle us this. I can't read that. You have to read it to me.
Okay. It's called Retro Breakthrough 1. It's a daily brain teaser for all the people who cared about the categorization on the website. A magazine competition invited people to come up with inventions of the cyber age. Okay. For example, a solar-powered clothes dryer, which was a rope, and a handheld word processor, a pencil. Can you guess what this is? It is a portable arcade, a handheld amusement resource with no cartridges or batteries. Access games of speed, dexterity, memory, cunning, produce magical effects, or construct lofty towers. Some games can increase your income.
A phone?
Is this a fucking... I was going to say a deck of cards.
Oh. A portable arcade. A handheld amusement resource with no cartridges or batteries. Yeah, thank you. My God, it took you so long to zoom in. I'm over here. I've got contacts in. I'm squinting at this shit. Access games of speed, dexterity, memory, cunning. Produce magical effects or construct lofty towers. This is a deck of cards. You're right. This is for sure a deck of cards. Did you now, Kevin? Did you click on this answer? What? When you found this riddle, did you click on the answer? Tell me the truth.
No, can I demonstrate that? If I look in my history and show you? No, I did not.
Do not show us your history. Do not show us your history. Thank you, though.
I did not. I really didn't. I just guessed it. The thing that got me was the lofty towers.
Yeah, and magical effects. Like, that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was right on.
Yeah.
Well, that was great. Ladies and gentlefucks, I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know if I did or not. That was really strange. This has been an episode of Banker Chicken. Yeah. Hey, listen, subscribe, comment, do all those things. We're all on this journey together on this weird floating globe. I'm here to give you existentialist dread at the same time. We're posting this every single Monday. Come back next Monday. Guess what? There's going to be another one as long as I edit it in time. I actually have to go back right now and edit this week's episode to make sure that I can even post it. Anyways, so I can go do that. We're going to get the fuck out of here. We love you, and we'll see you next Monday.